It's been really hot here in Southern California. We've had 2 heat waves back to back, and on days like these I really don't want to wear a lot of makeup. So today I'm going to create a light and easy summer makeup look using only Chanel and Dior. Hi, I'm Lisa. If you're new here, I talk about luxury beauty and timeless style for women over 40. If this is your kind of content, I love for you to subscribe, and let's get started. As always, I already have my skincare and sunscreen on, so I'm going to go in with my foundation. And if you're interested in my skincare routine, I'll link the video in the description box below. Let's start with foundation, and this is one I really reach for during the hot summer months. It's the Chanel Le Beige's Fresh Water Tint. This foundation has a gel and serum-like consistency, as you can see here. It has little pigment beads inside that you need to break, and when you purchase the foundation, it actually comes with this beautiful foundation brush. So as I said, you break the pigment beads with your foundation brush or your finger, and then you just apply it onto your skin. The finish is extremely natural. It's as if you didn't put anything on at all, but it gives it just a very thin veil to slightly mask any imperfections without completely covering your skin. Now I'm going to do the other side. This product feels like skincare to me, and it actually also smells like skincare. It doesn't have an overwhelming scent, which is really nice. And I use about 3 pumps for my entire face. This formula gives you a very light coverage. If you want something with a heavier coverage to start, I also really love the Chanel Le Beige's Healthy Glow Foundation. This one gives you a medium but buildable coverage. I'll show you how it blends out. Very blendable. It just really adheres to the skin. This is actually also a long wear foundation, so this one is also a good choice when you want a little bit more coverage. Now next, I just want to add a little bit of concealer around my eyes and around my nose where I have a little bit of redness. And this is the Dior Forever Skin Correct. Just take a little bit, just a few dots around areas where I might have a little bit of shadow. I'll take a blending brush and just blend that in. I start every day with really good skin prep and sunscreen, of course, and I find that if I do my skin prep really well and my skin is hydrated and healthy looking, then I can get away with much less makeup. Last thing I want during the summer is to wear layers and layers of makeup to try to cover up my skin. Next, I'm only lightly setting the areas where I tend to get a little bit oily and shinier. I don't want to completely take away the shine, and this one is the Chanel Universal Libre Loose Powder. Just going to take my powder brush and tap off the excess. I don't want too much on my brush at all. And then lightly go over my T-zone, a little bit on my cheeks where I tend to get a little bit oily. I have combination skin. And then whatever's left, I like to just lightly sweep that all over. And that's it. And throughout the day, I might want to touch up because I might get a little shiny or oily. So I've been carrying the Dior Radiant Filter. It doesn't have any color, so it's a nice translucent setting powder for me when I'm out and about. It doesn't come with a brush or a puff, so I carry a travel size brush with me like this one. And this is by Terry, or this one by Chanel. And this one is actually a travel blush brush, but I just use it as my quick setting powder brush. Next is brows, and I'll use the Dior Brow Styler. For the summer, this pencil is pretty long lasting on me. The consistency is like a waxy powder, so that wax I think helps the longevity of the product. I also find that the waxy consistency helps shape my brow hairs as I'm filling it in. There's a nifty brush on the other side. Just going to brush that through. I also like how fine the pencil tip is so that you can really draw in the brow lines and give it a more natural look. A favorite makeup look that I love for the summer is to use the same tone on my cheeks and on my eyes. It creates a really soft, cohesive makeup look that doesn't look too done up. And my good friend Lillian, who watches my channel, actually kindly gifted me the brand new Chanel Multi-Use Duo Stick. She gifted me the shade Gentle Glow. One side is a very pretty coral pink color, and the other side is a beautiful blush champagne pink. Let's go ahead and put this on. I'm just going to dab that onto my cheek. And if you have a heavier foundation on, I would suggest that maybe you take a brush and then you apply it by dabbing your brush into the balm and then brush it onto your skin so that it doesn't disturb the makeup down below. And then I'm going to blend it out. It's a beautiful rosy color. It's just perfect for summer. A little on my nose. It's so pretty. And it's so soft and super easy to blend. It doesn't tug or pull, it just melts into the skin. I'm actually going to apply this to my eyelids also. So I'm going to take some of the product here and then just apply that to my eyelid. Wow, really pretty. And then do the other side, just like that. And then now let's go in with the highlighter side. And this is a pretty champagne pink color. Now let's take the highlighter and apply. I can see that glow. The texture is so smooth. It's just almost gel-like, and I can see that it's just blending perfectly into the cheek balm. Add some to the tip of my nose, some on my brow bone. And I'm skipping contour today, just keeping it really simple. So I really want just the blush and the eyes to do most of the work to create a look. I want to add a touch more. I feel like you can almost not overdo this. I love the glowy finish, and the fact that this is 2 products in one. I have the blush and the highlighter. This would be really great to travel with. I have a wash of color on my eyes, and that's all I'm going to do today. And I'm actually going to skip mascara also because I just want to keep it really light and easy. But I am going to curl my lashes just to open my eyes a little bit. I'm going to finish off with the lipstick, and I'm actually combining 2 products, and I do this sometimes when I have a lip color that I love, but it's in, let's say, a matte texture, and I want to kind of lighten it up. Then I'll put the lip color on and layer it over with a balm. First, I'm going to apply my Chanel Rouge Allure Velvet lipstick. This one is in the shade 77. I skip lip liner also, just keeping it really fast and simple. And to give this lip color a little bit more shine, I'll layer it over with the Dior Addict Lip Glow. I have it in shade 001. It kind of blurs out the lip color also. Gives it a more effortless look. And I'm going to complete this beauty routine with one of my favorite fragrances, which is the No. 1 de Chanel. It starts with a burst of citrus and red berries, and then it presents a bouquet of roses and jasmine, and then it finally finishes with lingering notes of musk and iris. It doesn't lean too much into citrus or floral or musk. It's a very nice balance, and because of that, I find that this is very wearable all seasons for me. And this is it. This is a quick and easy summer look. The skin looks fresh, the makeup feels comfortable. It's exactly the kind of look I want to wear on a hot summer day. If you also love Chanel and Dior beauty, I'd love to know what some of your favorite products are. And as always, thank you so much for watching and spending some time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.